welcome to the Traveling Introvert. Today I want to talk about Uber Pool. So it is not available everywhere, but I happened to be taking it one time. I was in San Francisco for a conference, and after the conference I was going to go to a co-working space and do some things. And so I ordered Uber Pool. So there's Uber Pool and there's Uber Pool Express. We're not going to talk about Uber Pool Express today because I'm still mad about what happened to me earlier. But we're going to talk about Uber Pool. And I want to describe this particular trip because it had almost everything wrong with it that should be wrong. It started off well enough. I ordered an Uber Pool and my car was 2 minutes away. It turned up. The driver was like, "Oh, hey, do you live at that house?" And I'm like, "Yes." And he's like, "Oh, I live like half a block down. I literally just started work." And I'm like, "Oh, that worked out well. That's wonderful." And then the radio's on and it's playing Salt and Pepper. So we're both like, he's whistling to Salt and Pepper, Push It real good. And I'm singing along and we're having a good time and it's all good. We drive for about 5 to 8 minutes. And then we pick up a next person. And so we're at the place where we're supposed to pick up the person. He messages the person. We sit outside for 2 minutes and the person comes out. It's like, "Yay, person for our Uber Pool." And they get in the car and they have a couple of bags and they're Starbucks. And so they come in and he's like, "Okay, so did you order 2? Because you have the option of ordering 1 or 2 seats with Uber Pool." She's like, "Yeah, I ordered 2 seats. Thank you very much." And she said, and she got settled in and she put down, there was a divider that you could have that you could put your little cups in. And so she put that down, asked if that was okay. She put her bags out and she made herself at home, which is fine. I don't really care. I have my seat. I'm doing my thing. We've stopped whistling to Salt and Pepper at this point. Then she gets out food, starts crunching, snacking, eating away at the food. It's fine, I guess. Then she decides she's going to have a phone call. It's not one of those quick, "I'm in the car, I'm on the way" phone calls, or tap, 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 tap on your phone calls. Well, text message, let's be honest. It was I'm going to have a full-on catch up with my friend while I'm in the car video call. And it started off at a reasonable level, volume. Then it got louder. And then they started talking about San Francisco. Now, I say it like this because the person was not speaking English. And the person assumed that the rest of the car could not understand what they were talking about. Mistake number 1. And so they started talking trash about San Francisco. And yes, you are allowed to, have your own opinion, but you are in the presence of other people. And one of these people happens to work in San Francisco because they're your Uber driver. She continues, she's eating and she's chatting and she's laughing, and now it's getting very loud and very, annoying. Then, what she does is she takes the headrest that's in front of her for the passenger seat and she moves it so she can stick her phone in between the space so she doesn't have to hold her phone anymore while she continues to eat and have this loud, gregarious conversation with her friend. And so this total ride was another 20 minutes. While this is happening, Uber, in its trying to be efficient, messages me and it goes, "Hey, can you be dropped off on this corner instead? It would save your fellow passenger an extra 6 minutes." And I'm like, nah. And that might have been mean. But I think she wanted the extra 6 minutes because she was having a full-on conversation in this car. And that was it. It was... Yes, you're allowed to kind of do what you want in your Uber Pool, but at the same time, there are other people there, and there's someone, working and giving you a service. So, a little bit of respect would be nice. Did you have to have that conversation right then? And even if you did you have to have it that loudly? Did you have to move stuff in the car to make yourself that much more comfortable? Did you have to eat at that time? And what she was eating, I don't know what she was eating, but it was loud and, it smelled slightly, but everyone's got a different perception of smell. But that was my Uber Pool experience, and that has been the worst one. I generally take Uber Pool, depending on what's going on, and there's never really been an issue, but this one stood out in my mind to the point that as soon as I got out of the car, I made a recording and messaged a friend so I could remember exactly what happened. So that was my Uber pool story. So those are things, please don't do this when you're in an Uber pool. It's very upsetting to other people. Thank you for listening. This is Janice at the Traveling Introvert. Should you have any questions for me or travel stories, I would love to hear them. Please email me at janice@thecareerintrovert.com. Thank you and see you on the road. Oh, I stole that. Wait, that was from Nomad and Spice. So we're not going to see you on the road. The Career Introvert, here to help you with anything to do with your career or your business in line with your introvert.